Here are some steak fajitas for Cinco de Mayo. Let's take a look at how to make this. Now the most important part of this entire recipe is how you season this flank steak. And that's key. This is everything that I'm putting in it. There's some smoked paprika, cloves of garlic, ground cloves, salt, pepper, oregano. There's some adobo paste, chili powder. Then there's also a chipotle pepper in adobo sauce. And then some lime juice and orange juice. Then add some olive oil and a tablespoon of vinegar. And then just massage that meat really well and coat it with that beautiful marinade. I'm going to squeeze that chipotle pepper as well. Just rub it all over. And you want to marinate for at least 4 to 6 hours or preferably overnight. Now I'm using a medley of peppers here. There's some red pepper, yellow pepper, some poblano pepper, jalapeno, and some white onions. This is going to be amazing in these fajitas. So forget about the peppers for now and let's take a look at a nice hot cast iron pan to sear the steak. I'm adding a touch of olive oil in here once that pan has warmed up, and then add that steak in there. Make sure you let the excess marinade drip off before you do that. And while the steak is cooking, in a separate pan over here, I'm cooking up those peppers. Again, with a touch of oil, and you want those peppers and the onions and the jalapeno to get slightly softened, still crisp, tender, and be lightly charred as well. Optionally, you can add a couple teaspoons of the leftover marinade from the steak for a bit more flavor. Now for medium rare, I will allow it to sear for 3 to 5 minutes on each side. It really depends on how thick your cut of flank steak is. Make sure you let this rest for about 10 minutes. And what made this fajita night even more special is that perfect avocado. Now I'm loving how good the steak is looking. It's really nicely charred. That steak looks amazing, medium rare. And once you've sliced it all, just add that over your sauteed peppers. See, what you need is some nice soft tortillas. You can even char them a bit if you want. Add some of that fajita meat, peppers, squeeze of lime. Here's some pico de gallo, bit of avocado, fresh chopped cilantro, a little bit of sour cream, and of course don't forget that salsa roja. So if you like this recipe for fajitas, then check out my recipe for Jamaican pepper steak. Really similar ingredients, completely different flavors. And make sure you pair this recipe for fajitas with my recipe for salsa verde and salsa roja.